We are getting you those pictures from singer Zubin Garg's funeral, where from top to bottom, you see all of them being a part of this final journey. Those chants and the puja that is being performed. In fact, I'd also like to bring in my colleague Rijoy Das, who continues to stay with us. All right, I'm being told that he'll join us shortly. But like I was saying, that from the top to the bottom, everyone who's gathered to pay their last respects to the singer. In fact, Kiran Rijiju, who also paid his last respects to Zubin Garg, and Himanta Biswa Sarma, Kiran Rijiju, members of prominent organizations including Assam Sahitya Sabha, All Assam Students Union, AJCYP, all who've come here to pay their last respects to Zubin Garg. It just speaks of the phenomena that he has been, and a very, very sad moment for all those fans who've traveled across cities to be a part of the last rites. In fact, fans who've been singing Maya Bini Ratir Bukut ahead of his cremation. And those are the pictures. His wife, Garima Saikia Garg, who paid her last respects to the singer. There you see these pictures of how puja is being performed. Mantras are being chanted as the preparation is underway for Zubin Garg's cremation. His wife, Garima Saikia Garg, who was seen with folded hands in front of the pyre. And like Joy was also telling us, that people have traveled through the length and breadth of Assam to pay their last respects to Zubin Garg. He unfortunately died during a sea outing in Singapore. It happened on the 19th of September. 52 years of age, Zubin Garg was known for several hit songs including Ya Ali, and today he's been cremated with full state honors. In fact, his second post-mortem that was completed, after which his body was taken to Sarsajai Stadium and then brought to the cremation ground. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, who declared a 3-day mourning, following which all official entertainment and celebrations had been put on hold. There you see priests performing the pujas, chanting the mantras and the last rites of Zubin Garg. Thousands of fans who gathered in Kamarkuchi NC village near Guwahati to attend the funeral of Zubin Garg. In fact, in a tribute to the legendary singer, Assam Minister and Assam Gana Parishad Working President Keshab Mahanta had also announced that 10 bhigas of land have been allocated by the state government to construct a memorial at the funeral site. A very, very sad moment for all those fans. And of course, his family, who is still coming to terms with this loss. Dignitaries paying their last respects to the singer. His body reached the cremation site after the second post-mortem was performed. This is his final journey. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, who had said that Zubin Garg will always be alive in our hearts. His last rites at the Kamarkuchi crematorium. And a final goodbye that they bid to the legend, Zubin Garg, saying, "You will always be alive in our hearts and our thoughts." A very emotional moment for his wife, for the entire family, to come to terms with the fact that Zubin Garg is no more, and emotions running high as fans have gathered in huge numbers to say their last goodbye. I want to go back to my colleague Rijoy Das Kanungu, who stays with us on the broadcast. A very emotional moment, Rijoy, and the last rites that are now being performed amid the mantras that are being chanted, to know that Zubin Garg is no more.
Like people coming to the family of Zubin Garg and crying and saying that he was not only just his family's, but he was of entire Assam. He was everyone's family member. He was his fans' family member, and it feels like a personal loss for the people of Assam and people of Northeast. And it feels like someone from the family has gone and gone too soon. And as I have mentioned earlier, that people are walking, people are literally taking their flowers, people are taking shawls, people are taking gamosa to give it to pay their respect to Zubin Garg for one last time. And the mantras and everything, the last rites have started already. We have seen visuals. You were seeing visuals, and most importantly, this is a this is something. Zubin Garg is a phenomenon, and his last journey has proven the fact that Zubin Garg, Assam is famous for three things: rhinos and rhino.
All right, unfortunately, there's a network issue as we'll try and reconnect with Rajoy again. But we continue to stay with those pictures. In fact, Zubin Garg's last rites that will be performed by the sisters, by his younger sister, Pami Borthakur, and she will be accompanied by Arun Garg, who is a digital creator and a very close associate of Zubin. Also joining them will be Rahul Gautam Sharma, a writer and lyricist who is very close to the late singer's family. There, those mantras that are being chanted by the priests in preparation for the funeral, thousands who've gathered at that site to pay their last respects to the legendary singer. Sonapur braving the heat to pay tribute to the singer as they bid their final farewell to beloved Zubin Garg. Palash Sen now joining us on the phone line as we stay with those pictures. Palash, very emotional moment, not just for his family, but all of Assam, all of his fans who've traveled across the length and breadth to be a part of this final journey. What are your fondest memories with the singer?
Zubeen, I can just say that, he was not only a great singer, he's a great human being, a man who always worked for his people, never left Assam, worked for the cultural development, the renaissance of the northeastern, cultures, and he was always a true friend to each one of us. I'm so heartbroken, you can't imagine. In the last few years, I've lost KK and now I've lost Zubeen. I don't know, maybe God wants to listen to all these people because they're not just great singers, they're beautiful people. Beautiful people.
Indeed, a very emotional moment, and he was truly a phenomena.